and welcome to my channel. If you don't know me, I am Joan and this is Joan's Pointed Plate. Today I am doing a tag video that was the brainchild of Denise over at Dish with D. I'm a little late to the party. She tagged me on this last week, but we've had a lot of stuff going on and I'm just getting around to getting it done. And as you can see, I am in the car getting it done. We are on our way for an hour-and-a-half road trip to do a curbside pickup of some fabric. Yes, I am driving an hour-and-a-half to pick up some fabric. What else do we have to do during this time, right? So anyway, this tag is all about getting back on track. So there are 8 questions and I am going to answer them for you now. Question number 1, why are you still on plan? I'm still on plan because I lost 65 pounds with Weight Watchers, WW, 18 months ago, and I have no intention on gaining that weight back. Because number 1, I like the way I feel. Number 2, I like the way I look. Number 3, I can't afford to buy a whole new wardrobe. So that is why I am still on plan. I am still on plan because we cannot let outside influences affect us negatively. There are always going to be stresses. There are always going to be problems. There are always going to be issues. Like this, like my car mount. And we have to learn to deal with them. We just can't say, well, there's a pandemic going on. I'm going to eat my face off. Because who knows what'll be going on 3 months from now. So that is why I am staying on plan. Number 2, is this quarantine affecting your journey? Yes and no. The first 6 or 7 weeks, man, I cruised right through. Now, I live in New Jersey, so we are one of the states that has some of the most major lockdowns because we are a very heavily affected state. We just had our stay at home extended until June 3rd, although they're opening the beaches, so it's a whole big hot mess. The first 6 weeks, 7 weeks, I cruised right through. Nothing was different. I did great. The last couple weeks, I've been struggling a little bit more. It's getting a little bit harder to find like the 96% lean ground beef that I eat. So I've been eating 90 or 93, so it's a little more points. So I've had to scale my portions back. You know, it's hard finding certain foods that I like, so I've had to use a higher point food. So in that way, it is affecting my journey a little bit. And just this last 2 weeks, I've just been so picky. I just want to nosh and snack all the time. So I'm working on reversing that by just keeping busy hands. So it has affected me a little bit, and you know, and it's affected me mentally for sure. You know, I have a senior in high school, so this poor child, his senior year really sucks, for lack of a better word. I apologize for that language. It also affected us. We lost my uncle to the virus. He contracted COVID-19. He was doing really good, and then he went downhill really fast and passed away. So, you know, that is affecting us. I did not let it affect my journey. And then just last week, my father-in-law passed away, not from COVID. He was battling lung cancer, and he passed away. And I'm a sadness eater, at least I used to be. I eat my sadness, but I've reeled it in. I've not done that. I also think that was a little bit easier to deal with being in quarantine, because if we were not in quarantine, we would all be at my mother-in-law's every day, because that's what you do when someone dies. You gather. I mean, that's what our family does. We gather. And people send food. And I would have been gathered with all this food, but that hasn't happened, so, you know, that hasn't affected me as much. So yeah, that's about how it's affected my quarantine, or the quarantine's affected my journey. Number 3, learned to need to do is change our reaction. That resonated with me and still to this day does. So that's what I worked on doing. I worked on changing my reaction. So now when I'm stressed, I tend to exercise more. I am a runner, so I tend to run a little harder, a little faster, a little further. Or if I'm doing HIIT training, instead of doing 2 workouts, I'll do 3. So I'm more now of a stress exerciser. It took me a long time to change that habit, but it's definitely a habit that I am glad I have changed. Because especially now, there's so much stress in our lives that I'd be nonstop eating if I was a stress eater. Number 4, what advice can you give someone who is off plan during this time? It's never too late to get back on. It doesn't matter if you've been off plan for a day, a week, a month, or the entire 9 weeks of this quarantine. You can start again. You can start over every single day if you have to. And let me tell you, 2 weeks ago, I felt like I was starting over every single day. I was cooking a lot of stuff I shouldn't have been cooking, and people in general were cooking a lot. We were getting quarantine food dropped on our porch constantly. And I'm talking the good stuff. I'm talking pepperoni bread, and I'm talking creme brulee, brownies, yeah. So it was a lot of starting over for me to stay on track and continue my maintenance journey. So you can always start over. If you get off track, don't let it derail you forever. Just pick it up and start again. And don't even wait till the next day, and don't wait till Monday. Start with the next meal. If you blow it at lunch, reel it in at dinner. If you blow it at dinner, don't have any snacks that night. So just one meal at a time is how you can get back on track. Number 6, what does your channel offer those on a weight loss journey? I would hope that my channel offers good suggestions for this journey. I would hope my channel offers good advice. I would hope my channel offers positive reinforcement. Now, I'm going to tell you, I'm a very black and white person. I'm a very big rule follower, and I really don't sugarcoat a lot of things. I tell it like it is when it comes to this. And I'm all about giving, like, one of the things I always say is I'm all about giving yourself a little bit of grace. We're on a very bumpy road if you haven't been able to tell. But you can give yourself an inch of grace, not a yard of grace. Because if you take a yard of grace, it's just going to keep growing. So I would hope I would give you real life advice that I want for myself during this time and during all the times. I also bring you cook with me's. I also bring you grocery hauls. So I hope I can give you a big, diversified look at my journey that you can apply to your journey. Number 7, what do you want to say to your subscribers who are not on track and not watching? Get your butt back here. I get not watching if you're not on track, because it'll make us feel guilty, maybe. It'll make us feel worse than we already feel, maybe. But maybe something that I say, or even not me, one of my fellow YouTubers, maybe one little thing we say will spark something in you that makes you realize that this is a journey you want to stay on. Just like when my leader said that about stress does not make us eat. That sparked me. So maybe one of us can say something to spark you and help you with your journey. So if you're not watching, please tune in to watch. And you know what? I've been doing a lot of fun stuff. I've been doing some sewing tutorials and a bunch of cook with me's. So if you don't want to hear any weight loss advice, just watch the fun stuff. Maybe it'll help. Number 8, any advice you would offer to someone who has gone so off plan they don't feel like they can come back? Yes, you can. You can come back. I was off plan for 17 years and I came back. Yes, 17 years. Let me rewind a little bit. I had done Weight Watchers back in 1998 and got 3 pounds to within 3 pounds of my goal weight, and I got pregnant. So I never made my goal. After my first son was born, I went back to Weight Watchers. I got within 6 pounds of my goal weight. Got pregnant with my second son. My big mistake was not going back after he was born. And in 17 years, the pounds just kept adding up and adding up and adding up. And especially the last year, 2017, when my mom was sick and I was taking care of her 24/7, they really packed on. But you know what? It took me 17 years to get back on plan, but I did it. In February of 2018, I said enough is enough. And I walked back through that door. So it is never too late to get back on plan. It doesn't matter how far off you are. It doesn't matter how much weight you have gained. It doesn't matter how much weight you weigh. You can always choose to get back on plan and start over. It's not easy. It's not. But we are all here to help you. Not only me, but all my fellow YouTubers. We are here to help you. That is why we started our channels. That is why we share our lives. That is why we share our most intimate details of our lives with you, just to help you. And in turn, us helping you helps us. Because let me tell you, you guys keep me accountable. So let us help you be accountable. So that is it. That are the 8 questions. Denise, I thank you for this very thought-provoking tag. And I'm sorry it took me so long to get it done. But it's done and I feel good about it. So there we have it. So I am going to tag. Almost everybody's, there's a lot of people that have already done this tag. But I do not believe that Bobby over at Mother of One has been tagged. Or Amber over at Authentically Amber. So Bobby and Amber, if you would like to do this tag, I would love to see your answers. So please do this tag and I will link Denise's channel in the description box below, and I will also link Bobby, and I will also link Amber down below. And you can check them out, see if they do the tag, and go check out Denise's answers. And I'm sure a lot of the YouTubers you already watch have done this, so I'm sure you've seen a lot of great advice. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would love you to take a minute and hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell so you know when I upload. Give this video a thumbs up if it helped you. Leave me a comment below. You guys know the drill. Have a great day, and it's never ever too late to get back on track.